A very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the People's Forum of In the Streets with Big Stone. I reported to you this morning that there was a shooting in a church by the name of the Gate Church in Trelawney. And it was reported in the newspaper that Lowe-Garwood was in church worshiping, and a lone gunman sat behind her, and while she knelt to pray, he pulled out a firearm, and I heard 6 shots on the video. I'm not going to show the video again, you can see it elsewhere, because it is so troubling to see the trauma and to hear the screams on the parishioners' voice, and just to see them running up and down all over. It touches the core of my heart. Well, we have to commend the Jamaica Constabulary Force for this one. Well, it was somewhat cut and dry because the shooter, it was said in the earlier report, left his phone at the scene. And you know, these phones these days must have had a lot of incriminating evidence. In a very short order and time, 3 people were taken into custody. One was reportedly, in the news, her stepson. Her stepson. What simply means, if it's her stepson, it's her husband's child. It is also reported in the news that her husband died recently. So one can easily say the motive for this shooting possibly could be a want-all situation where daddy died and leave X amount of thing, and this woman is not my mother. I know she has benefited everything that my father has died left, and she is not the kind of person who wants to share. So my best bet is to get a couple of my crewmates and take her out. In taking her out, then I'm standing to benefit from the spoils. That is very cold. It's a very cold, calculated case. And it reminds me of a situation that happened in St. Thomas a couple of years ago, when a pair of senior citizens living in Canada worked very hard over the years, and they earned and they saved their money, and they built their dream house in St. Thomas. But over the years, for the last 10-15 years, there was a particular helper that was taking care of the home until the couple come home permanently. That helper had a son. These senior citizens helped to nurture and to take care of this son. When they came home, the son, grown up now to be a 21-year-old man, started to fleece their credit card. And he has decided to fleece their credit card. When the couple found out that their credit account was depleted of over $3 million, they decided to report that to the police. And you know what this youngster did? He and another friend went into the home that spared his life for 15-20 years, and the senior citizen that actually took care of him, he murdered them in cold blood, cutting both of their throats. Now that is evil. That is the access of evil. And remember, I told you before, sometimes it's not wants of immediate thing that causes one to do the things, but greed. That mentality of greed that overcome most of us here in Jamaica. A lot of people don't want to work, and they would prefer for you to work in the winter time wherever you are overseas, and work your butt off. And after working your butt off, they'll wait till you come home, and then they can't wait for you to die of old age. They will just kill you. We got to change this. This has to stop. So we want to big up the Jamaica Constabulary Force for moving very swiftly on this one. We bet as the story unfolds, there might be more people involved. We don't know. And I don't want to speculate. But just looking at the whole act, it is very sad to notice that one would find safe haven at one's home, or one would find safe haven in the church. They say things are going to get bad, that when you run to the rock itself is going to be looking for a hiding place. Jamaicans, you can't be more safer. You can't be more careful. You can't be more vigilant, because they say the arm of flesh might fail you. You dare not trust your own. A stepson is in custody along with 2 others for the murdering of this beautiful 51-year-old woman. My condolences goes out to the family. We understand how you're feeling at this time, and there's no words that can really console you. But let's hope justice is swift on this one. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Please share this video. Thank you.